The UWI Open Campus's Belize Country Conference Leadership for Sustainability kicked off today in Belize City. The two-day event, hosted in collaboration with the Cave Hill School of Business, will see several local and international expert panelists and presenters share their expertise, strategies, and solutions on topics around regional sustainable development.
Sustainability means many things to many people. It even means different things to different people. What we do know, I believe, is that it must apply to the development of our human resources, our health and wellness practices, our macro and microeconomics policies, our productivity and our production elements, as well as how we simultaneously use and preserve our environment. What we must be mindful of is that in trying to foster sustainability, we do not dismiss modernity and diversity, that we do not ignore that change is a valuable commodity to be used to our benefit, and that creativity and innovation must permeate our thinking to the point of being a way of life.
It's about how you influence people to do the right thing. Leadership, as they say, everything rises and falls on leadership. And similarly, sustainability is more, especially now in the context of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, it's more than environment. It's more than climate change. It's about our lives. It's about our survival. It is about what we are going to leave as patrimony, or I was going to say matrimony, but that is not quite the right word. It is what we leave for our children and our grandchildren. It is our imperative to sit and speak about these things.
Local politicians say that this kind of discourse is very much needed and should be enhanced by planning and institutional changes, as well as proper human resource management that would make Belize more sustainably competitive on a developmental front.
It is my fundamental belief that most, if not all, of our developmental challenges stem from issues of capacity, strategic visioning, planning, resource mobilization, proper implementation, and leveraging the all-important power of human capital. These are all questions of leadership, or these contain a leadership dimension. So much can be garnered from sitting together and focusing on the leadership question, examining how we create systems and structures that engender a culture of empowerment among our people, so that they feel engaged and equipped to be transformers and changers of their own realities.
The culture of Belize to be one that needs planning, that needs systems, because I'll tell you, maybe I'm the fitting person to say, but there is a serious issue of us following systems and following plans, putting in place mechanisms for sustainability, and in fact, putting in place mechanisms to nurture and to develop the kind of leadership that this country will need in the future. That is something that is very much needed.
And that type of leadership will assist Belize in several areas, from poverty alleviation to economic growth. Professor Weber underscores that there is a lot that Belize can do to address some of the national issues.
For Belize, the percentage of population below the poverty line is 41%, which is one of the highest in the Caribbean. The unemployment rate, 23%. Youth unemployment rate, couldn't find any data on that. Homelessness, 0.2%. And then it goes on with homicides, etc. But it is clear that at one end of the spectrum, Belize is doing very well. That is, prisoners, homicides, and gender inequality seems to be good. But on the side of poverty and unemployment, it seems to be bad. So we need to find a way to employ more persons. Agriculture and tourism both need to have a sustainable slant taken to them, because food and food security is one of the primary issues when you tie back to poverty alleviation. Food security is going to be an important part of determining whether sustainability can work for a country. Achieving more with less has to be your way forward. So we need to get more industry aligned with more of our agriculture. It sounds to me like we need to talk more about some of the alternative energies. We need renewable energies to be at least 25% of the energy component. Why? Apart from making you more self-sufficient and less fragile to the global economic shocks, it'll also give you more money back in your pocket.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Andrea Polanco.